Throughout the ages, the number 7 has been regarded as a mystical and symbolical number. The principal nations of antiquity, the Persians, Indians, Egyptians, Greeks and Romans, have all attached special significance to the number, and it crops up again and again in the Christian Bible. Today we find that the number 7 pervades in our myths, legends and language, from the 7 wonders of the world, to Snow White and the 7 dwarfs, to James Bond, 007. Creation myth takes place over 7 days, with God taking 6 of them to create the universe and everything in it, including our world with its 7 seas and 7 continents. He rested on the 7th day, which is regarded as a special or holy day. No one is certain how the number 7 attained its mystical status. Some believe that the origin is probably astronomical. When our ancient forebears looked up to the sky, they could see a myriad of fixed stars. Among them were 7 wandering stars or planets which behaved very differently from the countless others. These were the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn. Another theory suggests that the number is special because of the number of openings to the human head: 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils and a mouth. Whatever the reason, the number 7 continues to permeate all aspects of our lives.
How can you prove that something's alive? Sounds like a daft question, but scientists reckon that there are 7 proofs to show that something is living. And I'm going to try and demonstrate these with the help of my good friend Harley. Come on, Harley, come on, give me a big hug. Whoa, that's a game.
That's it.
Good boy. The first of these tests is movement. All living things have the ability to move independently. It's not like we're talking about a stone or a stick that needs to be thrown, put into action. Animals and all living things can move of their own accord. Can't you, Harley? Come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. The next test is irritability, which is to say the way that animals react to their environment and the things around them. For instance, looking up at the sun will make us both blink, and if I push against Harley, he'll push back if he's in the mood for it. The third test is feeding. All living things will take their nourishment from whatever source of food they can find around them. This is different to the fourth thing, which is nutrition, which is actually the way that animals use the food to build muscles. And to bring us on to the fifth thing, which is growth. And growth is something that Harley knows quite a lot about, because a year ago he was only about that size. And look at the states of him now. He's like a small horse. That's you.
The 6th function of living is excretion, the process by which living organisms get rid of waste materials. And finally, there's reproduction, which Harley says is none of your doggone business.
One.
I'll go for 3.
9.
9.
9.
7.
7. 7.
7.
7.
7. 23.
I don't know, it just sprang into my head. It's like when people say think of a vegetable, you say carrot, don't you?
It's the number on the back of my favourite baseball top.
I've had 7 goldfish.
I don't know, it's just like it's a lucky number.
Days of the week.
Was it in a film?
7 Wonders of the World.
7 on CDs, and the tracks are usually the best tracks on the CD.
I was born on the 7th, 77.
Certain numbers have crop up a lot in the Bible, and I don't think 7 is, but it just speaks to me like that.
Heaven, 7th heaven.
God is 7. From a song.
Magpies.
It's quite an attractive looking number in itself. It's supposedly lucky.
A fairly nice number, it's a nice solid number.
And I like the word 7. It's a very sexy word.
007.
7 for a secret never to be told.
7 Seas. I just remember being 7. I remember it being quite a long year. It was like I was 7 1/4, then 7 1/2, and then 7 3/4. Just seemed to be a big age.
There's 8 wonders of the world, aren't there? Yeah. Is it? Or is it 7 wonders of the world? 7 wonders of the world, yeah, okay.
Brides for brothers.
7 deadly sins, but I try not to think about them too much.
The 7 deadly sins, of which I am guilty of most of.
Seven deadly sins.
The 7 deadly sins.
7 deadly sins, yeah.
All measurable physical quantities can be described in terms of a limited number of units, called base units. The internationally recognised system for all scientific work specifies 7 base units. These are length, which is measured in metres, mass, which we measure in grams, and the amount of substance, which is all the wee bits of things that are in something, which we measure in moles or molecules. There's thermodynamic temperature, which is measured in degrees Kelvin, electrical current, which is measured in amperes, luminosity, which is measured in candelas, and last but not least, time. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, and then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school, and then the lover, sighing like furnace with a woeful ballad made to his mistress's eyebrow. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard, jealous in honour, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly, with good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances, and so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank, and his big manly voice turning again towards childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all that ends this strange eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. This programme was brought to you by the number 7 and the letters T